We're live. Warriors looking good. A lot of teams looking good. It's early in the season. Give me 1 sec. I want to pin the comment. I'm basically there. Or just, the number 702-483-7344. Call and listen to or leave a voicemail. Leave a good voicemail. We have a few voicemails to check tonight. Let me just pin this comment so people can call in live. Pause that. Oh, stop. Yo. No. Let me just post. Let me just pin the link. Give me freaking 2 seconds. Pin message. Yes, pinned. We're good. Good to go. Yesterday was kind of crazy. The whole thing with Beckett. Then we get Orlando and Petty on. Have a good conversation with them. Then next, Gio pops in, awesome. Then Ziggy, and then it just went all sideways. So that's what I got to say on that. Time mends everything. We'll all live. It's the heat of the moment. What do you want? Isn't that a song? Heat of the moment? I don't know. What are we doing? Here we go. This is what we're doing. I didn't mean to click this already, but screw it. I'll circle back as the night goes. But the way I'm going to give the Aaron Judge away, Gio was kind enough. That happened too. Gio ripped 2 boxes. I've never done that on this channel. Never did. It was so spontaneous, so out of nowhere. And we pull this Aaron Judge. And he's like, bro, that's too good. We're not giving it away. Come on. He opens another one for the live, and he pulls this guy. Roman Anthony, is that his name? Roman Anthony. Yeah, Roman Anthony. Real good rookie. We'll see how these players pan out. You never know. I bet Gio likes it. It's the Red Sox. If you want to win, I've never done this. We'll do this today. We'll give it away today at 7 o'clock. So in 2 hours, hour and 55, end of the show. And StreamYard has a feature where if you do hashtag hey now, I do think you have to do hashtag and someone try just so I see. I'm going to look at that thing. Is anybody? That's not what it was. Here it is. So far, it's 0 entries. So we got to make sure this thing's working. 1 entry. It works. Hashtag hey now. And at the end, we'll just have randomizer. Here, I'll even throw it over here so you can, see it for yourself. This is what it looks like. We have 6 entries. End of the show, we're giving away at eBay. I think it was about $225, $240, and you pay shipping and everything else. So, that's not gonna. Okay, thank you. That wasn't gonna work for me if that little bar was at the bottom, but it's valued at $250. End of the show. Hopefully you're here. And at 7 p.m. we'll use StreamYard's giveaway. And then I've only given away small items on trivia, but we'll make this happen. You'll email me and we'll coordinate sending you. And the other one is a little different. The other one, this one tonight. Yes, let's do it. And thank you, Gio, for being so kind and doing that. And then this is for the best voicemail of 2025. So I do want to, some of the voicemails are kind of funny, kind of weak, some are good. You got some people calling in 4 or 5 times in a row, which is fine. I love it. We'll play it. We don't have to play them all at one time. But, I want to try to get some better voicemail. So the best voicemail of the year, which definitely we haven't heard the best one yet. So from now, November 5th to December 31st, what I deem, and maybe we'll keep a couple to back to listen to. It's not going to be a vote. Nobody. I'm going to deem who I think is the best voicemail of the year. So that's how this thing's valued at $850. At least from what I looked up, it's numbered to 25. And we somehow ripped it last night. These are not cards, by the way. These are these are Eminent is the product. Never fucking heard of it. I know. Shoot me, whatever. Not my thing. And they're 8x10 photos, I think, in a frame or in some sort of secure, and they're autoed. I don't believe this one's not. This one might be numbered to a high number. It might not be numbered at all. This one's numbered to 25. Anyway, I'm moving on from that. But the best voicemail from now. So obviously you'll see this little screen again, because the best voicemail from now to the end of the year wins the judge. All right. Hashtag hey now to get in that. What else do we have? While we're here, I wanted to give a shout out to some of the, currently I have no sponsors, nothing. So currently I come here live after teaching all day because I love it. because it's fun. It's because we have a little community happening here. We have something happening. Frank likes to call it the magic. I wouldn't put it that far, but that's Frank's words. So I wanted to say thanks to these guys for donating. I know sometimes during the, and I think the mommy might have got pissed off. I don't know if hopefully they're still here. I can't remember if they're still a member, but I do appreciate all this. You know, it's very kind. And sometimes I don't get the chance to go back. So thank you. And, you know, I will give a little plug early. It's $5 to become, and these guys are, you know, some are members, some are not. Let's hear the members. Frank the Tank. How the hell you say that? Umdenville, Run Good Life, Sports Card Queen, Jamie Pinto, Brandon Campbell, Farmers Load. Currently, I have 12. There used to be 20. I don't know if people didn't renew. Collector Charles, Or King, Francis Ferry, Greek Okie, Drew. Thank you. It's $5 a month. What is that? 40 cents a live. I'm not saying, hey, go do it, but you know, it also looks good as it feels. It's nice to have the members. It shows that, hey, we're growing something. So thank you to the members. There are some couple videos up, nothing big. You know, I'm not having anything good big. There's a couple, some small touches on the back end. I do need to get a hey now emote. You're right. And then the last little plug, and let's get into the fucking show already. Jesus Christ. This is the problem with sponsors. I haven't even given a sponsor. Problem with giveaways. We're 5 minutes into the show and all I'm doing is blabbing about all this shit. But on Saturday, yes, this is mine. Yes, I kind of am hoping this turns into a hobby staple at some point, or at least a staple of my channel every Saturday. First 10 episodes of these guys will change up the crew a little. We'll keep some of the members going. All right. I'm seeing a lot of Topps is buying Fanatics. A lot. I didn't realize. You know, I work all day. I don't know what's going on. I'm working. I'm doing things. But the more I look, the more I'm seeing even credible content creators, people I kind of like, they're really running with, hey, they're at least playing into that story. And hashtag, hey, now get you into the giveaway. And, oh, I appreciate the $10. I'll buy me some In-N-Out or dinner tonight. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. But anyways, now I want to be honest and fair. I don't have a ton of insight on all this stuff, but we know Geo, you know, and so I know Geo was connected with Sports Cards Illustrated. So somehow, or the card section. So somehow whatever information Geo knows went to them. And I don't know whose side's right, because there's a lot of people. I look now, we can go, this article, I mean, does a pretty good job of stating that the Topps is not really interested. Sources close to Fanatics tell Collectibles on SI that they're not buying Panini, along with Citi. Citibank was hired, where is that, to do the valuation. Yes, additionally Thursday, Fanatics to potential Panini sale. According to Reuters, mentioned that private equity firms and U.S. groups, the Topps company could be interested in acquiring business. Here, Panini America chose Citi as a financial advisor to explore strategic options for the company, including a sale. So, all right, you know, a lot of people are coming out because it's clicks, it's views, it's interesting. That's fine. With Topps is going to come by Panini. I agree with Orlando. I think Petty both said it, and I echo that thought. Is why. You know, now, so I think the argument some of these other channels are making is, well, Panini's global, Panini has printing. So, they're going to get a hell of a deal if they buy it. We're going over this. You want to get some, a lot of people don't know this is out there. I'm just learning. I actually had a viewer we've been going back and forth for months on this stuff. He sends me so much stuff. It's above my head. Thank you, Young Wilson. Thank you, bro. That's 15. I'll buy me 2 double-doubles, a fry, and a root beer. Paid for dinner. Thank you, sir. Go on a walk after, decompress, and then drive to my ass to In-N-Out. This is crazy, man. This is called, now my mind's on, I'm a little all over the place. He says Fanatics will buy Panini. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have no clue. What do I know? How does anybody know? This is predictability market. And so a guy's been messaging me with these stuff, throwing this out there to me. And then you watch the new South Parks. And if it's on South Park, hey man, it's hitting some culture, and this is going high up with a lot of money and probably a lot of corruption. It's basically a workaround gambling. And you could do it on anything. When will the government shutdown end? I mean, they have sports here too. Which party will win the House in 2026? It's not just politics, mind you. I mean, we have culture. Will Mr. Beast reach 450 million subscribers in 2025? Will Elon Musk 1 trillion cash 1T Tesla paid deal pass? 1 trillion Tesla deal. You can bet on anything, and they get around it because it's a predictability market. They have two sides. You can take either market. It's just based off what you're going to put your money in. And this is fucking nuts. And from what I understand from all this stuff this guy sends me, it goes pretty high up. So if you think sports cards, Beckett, who came out with a fucking part 2 of this goddamn interview, and we'll listen to some more of that interview. Beckett talked about what's legal and just basically was comparing, hey, if it's not legal, if it's not illegal, that basically that's the moral or ethical line, is what's legal or not. And that's not the case. And sports cards is going to stay under the radar. That's one thing. I don't think anything's coming anytime soon. You look to someone like CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla just made a huge, it's going to be huge. I know, terrible, but he made a huge video on how bad gambling is right now in society and the online gambling. He didn't mention sports cards because there's a million other things going on. He didn't mention this. Maybe he did. I didn't get through the whole thing. There's a million other things going on. This is going to be next up unless it's already bought off. Earnings on the South Park's take on it was like, this is pretty easily manipulated. I'm just getting into it this is pretty, everyone's taking bets on Kyle's mom. And, easily manipulated. Next CEO of X. What if you got some insider information? Hell, why doesn't Elon Musk, if he's 4%? Shit, man, hey, there's some good money. Let's have somebody. I know Elon's not going to use a billionaire, but who the fuck knows, man? And what if it's not Elon Musk? What if it's a smaller name? This stuff's pretty crazy, man. You could scroll and scroll and scroll. This is just on finance. What else we got? Nothing, elections, economy, world. I need to get Rhonda back here to do comments. I'm on one comment too long. I will say that. Dr. Beckett lost a lot of support with that interview. No doubt, man. I don't think that matters to him. I think he's talking to another crowd. It sure seems like it. Kyle's my stupid hair. A new member, Young. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hey, if you want to win, let me do this one. I know. It's just going to be that kind of show. Best voicemail of the year takes the judge. And hashtag hey now. How many people we have entered? What did I do with that little 25 entries? There's like 7. Hey, you hope it stays at 25. Why not? But there's 25 entries. Hashtag hey now. Roman Anthony had a good first year. Don't get too hyped. Don't get too hot. A lot of people had a good first year. It wasn't even that good. And I didn't play the whole year. 292 batting average. I think 8 home runs. Shortstop position. He might have something there. But you got to do it for a long period of time. Too many guys come out. Cody Bellinger. I mean, even if you perform like Fernando Tatis, who the fuck cares about Fernando Tatis? The card relevancy, if you're a Padre fan, maybe, and maybe you hate him. Will Israel strike Lebanon? You want to bet on it? You can. Do you want to bet? Hey, I didn't even click one. Can we? I don't know how this shit works. Note on the Middle East markets. This is insane. The promise of prediction markets is to harness the wisdom of the crowd to create accurate, unbiased forecasts for the most important events to society. Or is it to make some fucking money? Money, 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 money. The ability is particularly invaluable in gut-wrenching times like today. The ability is particularly invaluable? What? So you just, what? After discussing with those directly affected by the attacks who had dozens of questions, realized the prediction markets could give them answers they needed in ways TV news and X could not. What in the fuck are you talking about? Who are you talking to with this paragraph? This makes no sense. This makes no sense to me. Now I'm just your common guy. Little brain. No, I didn't mean I have a brain. Some brain. Many more with bigger. Many more with smaller. Will Israel strike Lebanon? Let's bet on it. I'm not betting on it, but this is fucking insane. The stock market for if Israel will strike. And then what? Ooh, ha, ha, ha. I mean, hey, I'm going to be serious for a second here. Like, really serious. This almost incentivizes someone to do something as a terrorist. Now, I understand you're talking about the Israeli government, but this, I know I'm jumping to an extreme, but you could take any of them up here. Crypto's up here. You know how shady crypto is? You don't think cards are shady? Get the fuck out of here. It's even more confusing. It's even more unregulated. It's even more, no one has a fucking clue. You know how many clueless people I see every day? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But this is what you can do. This is where it's bigger than cards. I know some people get so wrapped up in cards, and I like to look at the macro more. And it's just, why is all this up? Can we get rid of this? Thank you. Why is this fucking bar here? And when why go away? Ugh. It's pretty disappointing. And it is Labubu. I mean, South Park does not cover sports cards. They covered other big cultural phenomenons. But and Upper Deck CEO or president, he's absolutely right in saying, like, that's a thought if you have the brain, that's a thought you fucking had. And that's a thought it's a thought you probably won't ever hear. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be speaking out of turn. It's just when I tune into Jeremy Lee's lives, they're not telling you everything is up right now. Everyone that has money invested in things has made a shit ton of money, and now they have play money. And now we're playing and we're having some fun. It's fun. And if you want to go bet on if Israel will strike Lebanon, hey, man, that's what's going on. Will Alberta vote for independence in 2025? 2% chance. U.S. forces in Iran in 2010. You're looking pretty good. 3% chance we don't go. Will China invade Taiwan by the end of 2026? Shit, give 16%. Give me some money on that. Why not? Why not? God, I keep one comment up too long. Yeah, Rhonda. I don't know if Rhonda's here tonight. I haven't seen her. Hopefully, but I need someone in the back controlling the comments because I can't do both. And I keep one comment up too long. No, it's no, hey.
These are the cards I sold this week. So I'm going to give you guys a highlight.
Fabulous.
Let's get into it. Matthew Stafford, Panini 1 auto out of 10. I bought.
Her customer should just feel so solid about this purchase. The person she sold this to, unless they're flipping it, everyone's flipping now, but whoever the hell she sold this to, she should feel proud about making that sale. I know, could be drugs, could be worse. It's not great. I mean, I guess you don't judge 7-Eleven for selling Zyn and cigarettes and liquor. But you know what? All that's regulated. All that has some oversight. All right, no oversight here.
Bought for $185 and I sold for $230. The Jalen Hurts light blue.
Oh my God, I always wanted it. Oops.
Prism rookie. I bought for $80 and I sold for $115. Great.
She made $35. She made $35 motherfucking dollars talking to Tom Brady. $35. You know how many times you have to fucking do? That's why I don't do it. Do you know how many times you have to flip $35 fucking dollars over and over and over to make a living? That's why I don't do it. Use common sense. Use your brain. And so then some of these companies get desperate. Wannabe companies get desperate. And that's why you see all these young men on Whatnot trying to fucking just hope. I know there's some big channels on Whatnot. Most of them have not been. Most of them have been very tiny.
Arrow Topps Inception Auto.
And yeah, that's cool. I remember this card. Hey, who the fuck cares? Nobody. At the moment, okay, fine. What did I want to say? I remember there's a Whatnot video of these. A video I posted of these two guys. They thought they ended their stream. Young men, just like what you see on Whatnot. And then they start telling you, oh, no, you could run this thing. Or you could do this little scam. Or, hey, you don't like that? Just cancel it. No one will ever say nothing. There's a million things that... you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. There's a lot of unprofessionals. And that's what... Hey... if you're going to be professional as a dealer and a card person, respected, treat people right, when they message you, you message them right away. I know a couple and they do great business. And you know what? I don't fault them for that because they do what 95% of the industry doesn't do. They handle it with fucking white gloves. This is what they have some pride in it. They come from a professional background and they brought it to this. But there's a lot of the hobby, a lot of people selling you cards, especially on Whatnot. They're not that.
I bought for 70 and I sold for 120. Rhea Ripley, Mojo
Rhonda's
Prism out
here.
of 25 auto. I bought for 160 and I sold for 210. 19.
Oh my God. Rhonda, between now and Friday, I don't know if you're here Friday, but between now and Friday or now and next week, let's hook up. Let's figure out how to get you so you can do the comments in the back. I think it's you click the link, but I need to somehow make you some sort of admin in the back so you can handle the comments. Cause I can't be doing one comment at one comment at a time is not going to work.
94 SP Alex Rodriguez foil. I bought for 125 and I sold for 225. Charizard ultra rare. I bought for 130.
Damn, that is a great one. Grail Hunter. I hope Rhonda. I hope you don't take this wrong way, and I don't think you will, and I don't think anyone will. I would be very curious Rhonda's take on all the different female creators. That would be interesting. And maybe it's not, it's not what I want to hear. There's nothing I want to hear. I want to hear what she honestly has to say coming from another woman, and maybe she'll be nice. Maybe she won't, maybe she'll be soft. Maybe she won't. I don't know. And I just would want honest takes, and I'm sure she would give that, but Mama Breaks, we cover, here's her. That would be interesting.
30 and I sold for 175.
Hannah.
Jalen Williams, orange die cut. I bought for 100 and I sold for 155. The 2019.
All right. We get the point. This is Beckett, and I wanted to start here at the end. Why plays part 2, but there was some stuff here I wanted, and then what else do I have? Just so you understand, Goblin Clips got scammed out of a Pokemon box. It's not really a scam. I wanted to give a shout out to Mike Petty. Mike Petty's on with. I know he wants to give some love. So the love is the Southern Collect. What's his exact name? Southern Collector. So Petty goes on there. All right. So that's Southern Collector, smaller channel. Get some love from the guys in this space. Get some respect from the guys in this space. I don't watch the channel, so I'm not gonna, something. You want to be nice. You want to be nice. You want to be honest. A lot of the content's a little bit of snooze fest, but hate me, love me, whatever. But give them some love. Check them out. Southern Collector. If you're into vintage and you like Mike Petty, The Odd Couple, and then this is a respected vintage channel, which of course it's not doing huge numbers. It's targeting a very niche audience. This guy made a great video. I really wanted to get to this video yesterday. It's definitely worth watching right now. Dan the Cardman Snipe. I do have Snipe up. Before we get into a video, I've mainly heard it's not anything revolutionary. It's not extremely, anything new or extra user friendly. It's just what I've heard from people that have joined. One person said they looked good, but he also told me it was in beta, and it's not in beta. I don't think it's in beta. It sure didn't seem. It says beta here. So, okay. All right. It sure seems like it was a rollout. Is that just a nice way of covering up some shit stains? All right. Oh, by the way, I start the video with GOAT, and I do want to give him love because I think he's one of the best NBA channels. I mean, just does a great job providing pretty much daily content, but it's so well done. And especially come NBA playoff time. His NBA playoff videos are the best. And, he clearly doesn't need my support, but that's where we start the lives with. Fuck Snipe. Get rid of that. Yeah, let's watch. This is a very good. We'll get into Beckett. We will get into Beckett. Hashtag hey now. Win the Roman Anthony. We'll do that at 7:00 tonight. You kind of got to be here to see you once so you could email me. Fucking these predictability markets are not good. Not good. Republican presidential nominee 2028. You could take Vance. You could take Rubio. What if it's neither? Everyone loses? What happens? Let's click it. Now I'm curious. Does it have a little? It doesn't say anything. And I don't. All right. They have some chart here. Sure seems like Tucker Carlson. Okay, so there's more people. Trump is 5%. So some people think he's going to run for a third time according to this predictability market. That's what I'm even saying it right. Poly market. Trump has a 5% chance to win. I'm not being political. I'm highlighting poly market. And I was interested to see if they had like a caveat, but they don't. Oh, Ivanka Trump 2%, Musk 1%. Kim Why did they put this? Look at they give everyone else this political picture, and then this is the picture they choose for Kim Kardashian. What is she in? Some leather? Okay. All right.
Before we get
all right
any further into today's stream, I have some drama to cover with you guys, okay? I have some we need to talk about because I just got scammed on eBay, all right? And I wouldn't be discussing this on stream whatsoever if the vendor didn't reply to my complaint and be like, I'm going to report you to eBay and get your review removed. All right, dickhead, get this one removed, you loser. Look at how my box showed up, bro. Look at this.
He didn't get scammed. That's kind of, that's a little clickbaity to me. I understand being annoyed by this. We'll let him cook for about a minute, let him rant, let him go. Not necessarily scammed.
PSA 6 at best. Look at this. It got punted, brother. Look at my look side by side. This is what a normal box looks like. This is what the box I got looks like. Bro, fucking pissed on. Look, there's tears in the fucking seal and shit, dude. Before we go any further into today's stream, I need to talk about a very negative experience I just had with an eBay seller. And because this eBay seller has decided to abuse the feedback system to silence my negative review, which must be why this guy has 100% rating somehow, we're going to do the review on stream. Okay, because I ordered a box of cards. Now, I will admit this was not a box of cards I was planning to open on stream. I was originally going to put this in my sealed collection, which, as you can see behind me, I'm actually starting a sealed collection. I have these hard plastic cases that I use, and I have some booster boxes in there, and I want to have some, some sealed product. I just think it's cool. It's a pretty display. It makes you feel like I'm walking into the card store.
Jump ahead.
Doubt is this man openly admits
I've never hit jump ahead before
in my messages to gaming the system to get negative reviews removed.
Oh, wait. Let's hear what he's got to say. I didn't see this.
Shit, right? This guy's a 100% positive rating. So I felt comfortable placing an order because I was like, oh, dude, look, this guy has 1,000 fucking positive ratings, right? What I came to find out is this man openly admits in my messages to gaming the system to get negative reviews removed, which probably explains why he only has one fucking negative review. You probably can't get that removed because no communication, no product, had to get refunded through eBay. He is probably up in arms that he can't get this removed. So let me show you this. I messaged him, and admittedly, I'm
a lot of professionalism.
Right? My box showed up. He didn't protect it whatsoever.
Oh, here we go. I want to hear it. Just if you find someone you really trust and you have a relationship with, and they are professional, give them your business if that's what we're doing.
How does a vendor with a 100% positive rating have that? So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, why'd you ship this with zero protection in a cardboard box? Package arrived with multiple tears in the shrink wrap. I was planning to keep this for my sealed collection and show the product on my stream. I'll be leaving a negative review as soon as eBay allows me. eBay doesn't let you leave negative feedback for a week. So the only option is positive. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to message you and be like, dude, like, here's my negative review. Fuck you. Right? Pretty shocked the card vendor with a 100% positive rating is tossing booster boxes into empty cardboard with zero protection. You suck. Look at what this fucking dickhead responds, okay? Name calling is extremely unprofessional.
Oh, hey now. One day. Yeah, okay. We'll see which one's unprofessional. Well, okay, we already know this dude Goblin's very unprofessional, but that's, of course. It's kind of his thing. But there's a lot of other on the other side, like Goblin, that are this character selling you the stuff. Think about that one. This motherfucker selling you the stuff. Yeah, that's where I want to spend my money.
Brother, I'm a buyer on eBay. You could have shipped this shit to a crack house. What are you talking about, professional? Hello? Brother, this isn't Goblin LLC. This is me talking, motherfucker.
Good for you, Goblin. Good for you. By the way, I just have to say, Cooper Flag is 18 years old. That's what Judge Kobe at 17. LeBron came in looking pretty sharp, pretty young. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Cooper Flag. I know nothing, by the way, but it's just what I gathered from Summer League, and I pick up a vibe, is this dude he wants to be great. So because he's going to work hard, he's not going to be going to the clubs, and what do I know? Maybe that's what he'll be doing. But I think Cooper Flag is going to develop. Look at Cade Cunningham. People wrote Cade Cunningham off so fast. Cade Cunningham's a baller. All right, back to the
So we ship using TCG standards. No, they don't, bro. I order so many. You guys know for a fact. You guys watch me open these boxes. I order so many fucking boxes for our stream. I have never received one in an empty cardboard box with no protection. Right? We use exact fit boxes, which is the industry standard for modern sets. Yeah, the box they use is an exact fit on the when you lay it down, but top to bottom, it's too tall, so the box can shake the fuck around. But that doesn't even matter because the box was shit. It was fucked like this, right? So either way, usually this fucking guy thinks I'm retarded. This dude says usually using bubble wrap increases the chance of plastic tearing because it's plastic on plastic.
Wait a minute. Anybody in the comments? I want to know. I should make a poll. Does bubble wrap increase the chance of the product, a box, getting damaged? Or does it help the product not get damaged? Come on. This is as bad as Beckett. God, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. Because I would like to keep a working relationship with Beckett. It's hard after that. It's hard.
Fucking guy just tried to tell me that bubble wrap will increase the odds of my package being damaged. This fucking idiot just tried to explain to me that this fucking box would have been more damaged if he had used bubble wrap. Okay, dude, you fucking retard. We will be reporting you to eBay and your negative review will be removed.
Oh,
have a nice day.
Reporting to eBay.
Reporting me for what? I received a damaged product. You offer no recourse. You offer no refund. You offer fuck all. So after that, I'm fucking pissed. I tell him to kiss my ass. Originally, this would have literally just been this would have never.
Every commenter, no, bubble wrap is the stupid. Why even put it in your essay? Why put it there? Why write it? That shows you what we're dealing with. An idiot. And then it just pisses people off. That's how hardcore collector felt. There's a lot of people that are being handled, they're not professional people. They're 23, and no offense to being young. I was 23, and you know what? I was living life and having fun, not worried about being professional. How can we make an extra $20 to go eat tonight?
Never been discussed on stream. This would have literally just been a negative eBay review and I would have just ripped the box on stream. Doesn't fucking matter. Whatever. But he decided to game the system and get my fucking review removed, right?
Well, because it's good. I didn't know this was going to be there. At first, I just wanted to show you the box that came bad, bad shit, talk about bad shipping. But then all of a sudden, he actually has some legitimate things here. There's no way he's, with that, what he wrote right there, there's no way this eBay seller has 100% feedback like it says. Or one negative, but on top, it was 100% feedback. I don't know, man. It was complete BS. You're right. It is time to move on. But that was a good video. Goblin clips, little crazy. Southern Collector, we gave the love. Yes, let's move.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
By the way, this dude is named Reserved Investments, 20,000 subs. And we won't watch it all, but it's a great video.
To Reserved Investments. And we start this video with a question. Would you pay more than $268,000 for this card?
Hello.
Right in front of you. This is a Topps 1977 Star Wars #1 Luke Skywalker trading card, graded by PSA in PSA 10 condition. Before you answer, you should know there are 9 of these in existence at the coveted PSA 10 condition level, and there are close to 5,000 of these in existence that were graded by PSA alone. So this really isn't a very rare card.
Let's preface this with something. The minority is saying, wake up. The minority is saying, be careful. And you could choose to go with the majority. That's fine. But there's some of us that are very skeptical and are seeing some huge warnings, red flags, what's going on. There isn't one of these Luke Skywalkers. There's 10 of them. I mean, I know it's a cool card. It's a great card. There's 10 of these. He has other cards in the set. He has one that says Luke Skywalker played by Mark Hamill. I always thought that would be, I always thought the Han Solo one that says Harrison Ford on it. That's the one I want, but I don't know. 270 grand.
When we compare it to cards that make up the sports card market, more specifically the antique and vintage baseball card market, this card really isn't all that rare and scarce. Now, I know that some people are going to disagree with my analysis. They're going to say, well, wait a minute, Sean. If PSA graded almost 5,000 of these and only 9 are in PSA 10 condition, don't you think that makes it just a little bit up there on the rarity scale? Where I have to say yes and no. I mean, it is scarce, but it's not like it's the only one in existence. That's what I want to make very clear here. And also, if you are going to invest in a card like this, keep in mind, you don't have to buy it in PSA 10 condition. You can get it in PSA 9. You can get it in PSA 8. You can buy an ungraded example for that matter if you just want to own it. Now, where I'm going with this is it gets even trickier when we look at the price history of this card over the years. Because if we get my DeLorean time machine and we go back to 2010, that was 15 years ago. Yes, I know. A lot of things have changed in 15 years. This card sold for $957.52 at auction back in 2010.
So from I'm a genius. From 950 to 278 grand in 10, 15 years. No, man, something is not right. Be careful. That's not what, who in their right mind oh my goodness, from, you said $1,000, $950 in 2010 to $275,000 in 2025. Bro, that's hello. If you come on. Weird shit's going on. And you know what? People are really profiting off of it. Really, really profiting. And maybe it's just so corporate and so profitable like this. It's not, I hope it doesn't stay around, man. And I'm telling you, it's not how normal investments work. It's not how any of this is striking rich. This is the lotto someone hit buying it at 1,000 to 275. Of course, someone hold it for 15 years. Who the hell knows? But that's incredible.
I know that some of you are going to scoff at that. And you're going to go, well, Sean, that's 15 years ago. You got to give me a more recent sale. Okay. How about in 2015 when one of these in PSA 10 condition sold for only $311 with no fanfare? Believe it or not, back in 20.
All right. Well, not only does Rhonda say it's boring, so does the viewership. So maybe we back out. But he does get, some of you probably want to watch it. So I'll say this. If it's a little boring, check out his video because he basically echoes everything I think. I mean, and maybe that's why I love it. But basically, he's giving you a big warning that, no, man, this stuff's not really that rare. And in investments, rare is important. What the hell happened the last 5 minutes putting that guy on? Everyone left. No, they didn't leave, but quite a bit. Oh, we got Snipe. Someone sent me this card video. 90s kids talk about spirit of collecting. By the way, let's ask Rhonda. Rhonda, do you want to call in and talk tonight or no? Because I think the chat was kind of pushing for you to come on and talk about your take on. I mean, this is spur of the moment. I never asked you about this before. If you wanted to call in tonight, just hit the link, call. I'll leave for 2 seconds. The echo will go away and we can have a conversation about some of this stuff. Also, you could just tell people how you feel, but it would be nice to hear from Rhonda. We checked out the Polymarket stuff. Incredible. I mean, just incredible. What does sports look like on here? You could bet live, or no, you could predict. You could predict live. I don't really, this is not, +6 and -6. I don't really understand the 37 cents, 64 cents. Maybe you do. That's not how I look at, not how I see normal bets here. But you could bet sports. You could do it all at Polymarket. At 7 p.m., which is, God, that feels like a long time from now. But at 7 p.m., hey now, #hey now, take the Roman Anthony. It's all yours. I feel like we need a call. We're 40 minutes in. And I feel like if anyone wants to hit the ball, let's do the voicemails. If no one wants to call in, we got voicemails. Professor, it's all a mind fuck manipulation. Beckon and Patrick Ryan admitted to it, no doubt. Sports Card Queen will be in touch. Let's see. #hey now. How many people are in the giveaway? Right now, there's 35 people. Someone just joins, 34. So someone, the first time I'm really giving anything of value away on the channel. Thank you to Gio for that. That was nice. Let's listen. We'll start with Ruggs. Ruggs left a series of messages the other night, and that's where we'll start. So let's start with Ruggs. Hit the play button, damn it.
What's up, dude? It's me again. I'm sorry. I hope you don't play those other ones. I literally called in to say thanks.
Oh, the link again?
Thanks to the homies that call in, to Frank and
Hey now.
Charles. I mean, Gio, he's doing his shit. Good for him. Yeah, man. Shout out to you service people, man. Like, good for him. I go to spring training every year in Phoenix. I won't be this year, but I have been. And the moment they fucking recognize the men and women of the U.S. military, man, it fucking gives me shivers down my spine. We don't have a military.
Canada.
I appreciate you. I don't want to be American. Anyways, I got off topic again. Shout out to all you guys. Like, this is, I enjoy watching whoever's calling in. It's always interesting. Delete that other shit, please, sir. Cheers.
Hey, thank you for calling in, Ruggs. We just got Paul Carl. I'd be interested on his taking some things. Let's put him on. And then I'm going to have to leave for 2 seconds here because of echo. So, Paul, I don't know. Tell him what you want to talk about while I get out of here. Don't just leave dead air. But let's add Paul. And then Paul,
Hey.
go.
I got a shirt on this time, guys. Yeah, so good to see everybody again. I got some cards I'm gonna grade. The Brady rookie for the giveaway is somewhere in this pile.
Oh, geez, I come back and there's a ton of cards on the screen.
Oh, here it is. Here's the Brady rookie. This is for the giveaway here. Kyle Brady. It's his score 1996 rookie. So this I'm contributing. I'll ship it for you too, Professor, so you don't have to worry about it.
Hey, I didn't know that twice disqualifies you. I had no idea, but I missed the beginning of what you were saying, Paul. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just looking for the Brady rookie for the giveaway.
Got it.
Yeah.
Who are you giving it away to?
Whoever wants it in the giveaway.
Like tonight or in
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're doing or how it works or whatever, but I will mail it to whoever you tell me to mail it to.
Hey now, hashtag hey now. So now you have two. You can win the Roman Anthony. You can also win let's see the Brady rookie card again.
Yeah, right here. It's Kyle Brady, the 1996 score. Mint condition. I mean, it was in my grading
Why
pile.
did I think that was Tom Brady? Kyle Brady. All right. Well, hey, why not? It's free. It's free. So Gio and Paul Carl. Thank you. Someone's taking that home.
Yeah, I can sign it and put 101 on it too if anyone wants. It'll be an auto Brady rookie 101.
What made you call in?
Oh, I just wanted to participate in the giveaway. Bring the Brady rookie and just say hi. And yeah, I don't have any new stuff going on. No new conspiracy theories or anything.
What did you hear the Beckett interview yesterday?
I listened to part of it, and that was wild because I can't believe they just were that honest and open about what they were doing, because you're not supposed to talk about that stuff.
Shocking. I mean, it was a bit shocking.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's the nature of auctions. Is like throw a reserve on it or start it at a higher price if you want a certain minimum. Like I started a 99-cent auction from my PSA vault, and I was hoping to get like 50 for the card. Nothing huge. But I watched it. It was sitting at $20 for a long time, and I was like, I mean, I wouldn't mind buying the card from myself for $20, $25. I'll buy it back.
Frank, that's a different caller, by the way. This is not hardcore. This isn't the same guy that got annoyed about the $40. Paul brought us some info on. People got a little confused how you could buy it and then vault it and still flip it. It wasn't really like ripping. You compared it to ripping packs or gambling, but not really. It's more like you were hand picking the card to buy if it made sense.
Yeah. The comparison to ripping packs is you don't know if the card's any good or not until you scan the QR code. So you just like scan the QR code if you're at the computer. Or if you're on the
It's
phone.
literally that kind of game. You're not looking for price. You're just literally scanning till you see a hit.
Yeah, basically. So it's like, all right, this card looks like it has an offer that would be higher than its buy it now. Let me check its cert number.
Hey, I'm really happy to see you in the chat, the mommy, because you've been here a long time. I didn't see a couple. I wasn't worried. I was a little worried we pissed you off. Hey, if we pissed you off, we pissed you off. But I'm glad to see you here.
I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
What do you sell? Yeah, that's a good idea. I should do that with myself. But what kind of cards do you sell?
I sell pretty much exclusively low end stuff for the most part.
All sports, or I saw Pokemon, I think.
Yeah,
or-
sports, Pokemon. I mean, these are kind of nice cards. You know, base set Charizard and a whole bunch of the base set Howls. This is a anomaly for me. I don't usually get this stuff, but I used to sell singles. I had like 100,000 active listings, all $1.99 shipped, and then I ended them all and switched to selling lots. So now I'll do like a lot of 6 low end cards. So like six Kyle Brady cards for $6.99 shipped, and I'm starting to move up market a little bit more. So I got, some complete sets that are like, 50 to 200, $300. That's going to be my new bread and butter.
Someone asked why do breaker dudes always use a box cutter to slash the box. Seems really gay. Yeah, I'm not a big. I don't understand that either. I've never understood it's just a way to look cool, but really to me it's the opposite. So I don't know, but no offense if you use one, and I'm sure there's people in the chat that use one, but not for me. Not for me.
It's faster, man. I was trying to open up the card savers, and I'm
There
like
you hear.
looking at the thing, and I'm like, oh, I can't. It's too hard. You just take
Wait.
the
So you
razor
ripped
and
the card saver?
No, trying to open the package.
Got it.
The
got
box.
It, got it.
You pick at the little seal, and you're like, come on, and after like 30 seconds, you feel a little dumb. So it's just easier to slice it with the box cutter and not look like an idiot, or look like less of an idiot, I guess.
How many hours a week do you spend doing cards?
Not much usually. Shipping I'm usually done with in like 30 minutes or less. And listing is like negligible. I can list anywhere from like 100 to several thousand cards per hour. So that's
with what? How are you doing that?
I use
those scanners.
Yeah, I use a scanner and ChronoCard, and then I created my own software for creating the lots. So the scanner scans like 60 to 100 cards a minute. So if I have, let's say I'm listing 500 card player lots, I just scan for like 3 minutes and then click a couple buttons. ChronoCard's AI does all the identification, and I'll go check my email or do whatever. And then when the AI is done, I just click a couple buttons and then upload it to eBay.
Simple. And then buying cards, selling cards. So what do you think? 10 hours, or that's more. That's because you also like scouting, looking, so just buying collections. I don't know, however you buy.
Yeah, I source online mostly. Like, I'm not joking when I said I was buying cards on Arena Club. I was sourcing some there, which feels a little dirty sometimes because some of these people just want the cash back to go buy more of their packs on Arena Club or whatever. So you can send them like a 50% off offer, and it gets accepted a lot of the time. So if you're a collector, check out Arena Club because there's some bizarre cards there. I saw one guy who had like every junk wax card ever.
Oh shit! Just don't buy into the mystery boxes. Don't do
yeah,
that.
No, go on their marketplace.
Why? Because no one's buying from their marketplace. So you get some deals.
Yeah, and you can send offers too, and you can send offers on multiple cards at the same time. It's actually their marketplace functionality is actually really cool.
That's fair. How much of their percentage of the stuff you see on there is their grade versus PSA grade?
I'm not sure. I filter it out, so I only see PSA.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I bet everyone's doing that. Hey, someone asked a good question, Rob Zito. How the fuck do you scan that many cards an hour? Even with the scan, it just makes it that easy?
Yeah, I got the Fujitsu FI 7160. I got it right here. My
shit, man. Friend. Maybe that'll be the company that sponsors me. I need to live. What is it? Fujitsu?
It's Rico now, but use Fujitsu because the Ricos, there's a lot of horror stories with them damaging cards and being defective. And Rico's like, yeah, we'll take care of you. Just send it back or whatever. You're okay. But they fight with you. I've seen too many people complaining because the new models. They're like $1,000 machine, which I would spend that on it if it was worth it. But the old model is so much better, more reliable. You don't have to worry about it messing up your cards. And if you do buy the $1,000 one, you don't have to fight to get a refund or a replacement with Rico. So I recommend, picking up the old model.
Hey, little bit of knowledge. Print runs scare you with Pokemon, as they should. I mean, when the hype is at an all-time, it's crazy right now. Will it always be crazy forever? You assume these people move on with their lives. Print runs would scare me too, and they come out with reprinted product after. They'll make a print run, and then later on they'll release the same product again. Yeah, print run, like after the fact, you don't even know. So yes, print run should scare you. Someone who needs to hire this guy and focus energy on some blah blah blah. All right, Professor, you're going to the front row card show. Yes, I normally always go to the front row card show in Vegas. Yeah, I will. You know, I don't know if I'll go Saturday or Sunday, but I almost always go. I would assume I'm going coming up. By the way, how do you buy your cards?
I'll buy like eBay lots, like snipe them on auction. I use automated searches, so I'm not sitting on eBay looking all the time. That's the PSA vault thing at night. But there's this site called automatedsearches.com, and if you're a collector, this is a great tool for you too. What you can do with automated searches is you can use all the fancy Boolean operators for search terms so that you can get exactly what you're looking for. And they'll send you text message alerts. They'll send you email alerts. You can set up however you want. They have a freemium model, and I just use the free version. So with the free version, it's like 15 minutes is how long. Every 15 minutes, you'll get an alert if it finds something. But I have it set up so that every morning I get basically an inbox, an email in my inbox saying like, here's all the auctions of stuff that you might want to buy. And I can look at them and then put in my snipes. So you can schedule your bids with the sniping software. And then I just put in what I would maximally pay for a thing. And if I win it, cool. If I don't, oh well. And that's that. And then I also buy a lot on ComC. I like to curate my lots because I'm really trying to move up to a higher end to make it more worthwhile. Because the low end
it's hard. I mean, you have to do a lot of volume at that level.
Yeah, the low end stuff is brutal. But if I sell $100 set at the margins that I'm hitting, my minimum margins, I only need to do 7-8 orders a day to make $100,000 profit. So that's the goal. But then the challenge here is that you need to find sets that are popular enough that you can sell it quickly enough to turn it over. Because this is true of like reselling in general, but for card dealers especially.
Because then you end up sitting with a ton of product.
Yeah, then your room looks like mine. You got all this shit everywhere. And I've been bulking stuff out. Like my most popular seller is my bulk boxes. It's like
Kenny F and Powers. Thanks. We're going to listen to your voicemails here as soon. So, but yes, Kenny F and thanks for being here. Thanks for calling in. I'll tell you what, Paul. I'm going to get to the voicemails in order to do that. I got to let you go. Keep calling back.
All right, later, man.
Bye. Hey, thank you, Paul, for being the first call. Let's get more callers. Let's take a voicemail. Hey, Kenny Effin, if you're still here, let's hear from Kenny Effin real quick. Hey now. Is that real? Here's you know what? If you're a real fucking fan, you grew up in LA, you work in LA, your family's in LA, and you're a hardcore Dodger fan, you have no chance at that. I mean, okay. You could hit the lottery out of a 1 in 500,000 people buying a pack, but then someone's going to resell that thing for tons of money, more money than the person who actually really cherishes it and wants it. If someone's going to pay that much money for it, it's a money thing. It's a money flex. I think it's going to be a good investment. Or maybe, hey, they might truly love those Dodgers and they're willing to spend that kind of money. But it's a cool thing. How much confetti fell? They can't give some confetti to the people? The guy always, all right, I don't know. It just feels like it's done for the wrong reason. Oh, wait a minute. You can't hear the voicemail. Oh my goodness. It was all right. Hold up. Let me share this screen. Bargain Boxer will see you. Or maybe he's saying bye to get it together. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. And share screen. Yeah, I got the echo thing. Is it crazy? Because for 2 months there was 0 echo. And then one day, I don't know what the hell happened out of somewhere is an echo. And now I'm like I've spent some time on it. I thought we got rid of it, but there's still an echo. All right, here we go. This guy's talking about automated searches. Let's hear Kenny Effin's voicemail. Get your life together.
Good morning, bro. It's Kenny fucking Powers, brother. I just saw that Topps now is
Can you hear
a release with actual World Series confetti. Are you fucking kidding me? Confetti from a World Series game is now going to be a 101 card? What asinine fool would collect this shit? I guess I might as well take all the fucking confetti I saved from my concerts I've been to, and I'll make 101 cards for different artists that have passed on. I mean, what bullshit is this? Fanatics is shit. Michael Rubin is a scumbag.
Hey now.
Jeff Wilson sucks their cock. Fuck all these motherfuckers. I'm done with it. Goodbye. Take care, Prof.
Hey, you know what? I mean, we're talking about the voicemail of the year. That's it so far. That was definitely, he ended strong. Kenny Effin ended strong. So currently it's November 5th, but the best voicemail the rest of the year takes home the judge. So leave a good voicemail, give a good rant. So far, Kenny Effin Powers with that voicemail. He's got several more, by the way. But that was a good voicemail. If you want to win, we'll do it in an hour. Hashtag hey now wins the Roman Anthony. I have Kyle Brady. Is he really going to send you the Kyle Brady rookie? He says it's in gem mint condition or real good condition. Anyways, let's hear another voicemail. Are they all Kenny Effin? The majority. Here's another. Here's this guy's not. It says, I don't know.
Hey, Prof. Name's Dale. I'm from Arizona. Retired, longtime collector. Kind of the strange thing about me is I think I've only sold like one card in my entire lifetime. I traded it actually for, it was a Dan Marino rookie, and I traded it for a whole set of hockey cards, like a complete set. It was at like a card night, and I wanted it. It's quite a few years back.
Get to it.
I just want to go over a couple things. The one thing I think you need to do is make one more category, and that should be king. And that's probably you. And the reason I say that is
Kings? I'll let the man speak. Let the man speak.
I don't understand why you hate so much about all the other people. I think you should, let people decide, what they want. I mean, you can, the one bad thing I can say about you, you're very creative, and I enjoy your content. I listen to it all the time. But it doesn't seem like you can take criticism very well. And then that's understandable. Everybody wants to be the best.
What do you think? I think I take criticism pretty well. Depends the criticism. If you give me something valid on the channel, some feedback, I listen. Oh, you fucking interrupted the guy too much. Well, guess who stopped interrupting in interviews? Who else is going to promote me? Nobody. So yes, when I come here, I put a lot of effort and work into it, but I want the channel to do well. So to think that I don't take criticism, I definitely do. Now, I think there's some knuckleheads who have terrible card takes, and no one else is representing our voice, or hey, I don't want to say no one else. There definitely is. There's a large majority in the other camp. But, I would say, okay, I'll take that to note. Take criticism better.
And, but what I really think you should do is kind of focus on the bad things in the hobby. I mean, like the shield bidders and the Kurtz card care people and the card manipulations where they, they're altering cards and stuff like that.
If you want to send me those fucking stories, Whatnot takes down their videos. You can't even go back on Whatnot streams to see what's going on. So if you want to send me the videos of who, or send me the content, or send me the knowledge of who's trimming and what's going on, I'll be glad to cover it. That's not the easiest thing to get a hold of. I covered P. Ryan.
And, they're...
But again, okay, maybe I'm not taking criticism good enough, but also there's levels to all this. How am I supposed to find all that out? I do my best. People send me things. You want me to cover it? Send me it.
Some of the people that really kind of need to be called out in this business.
Of course.
Because there's a lot of good people, but there's damn sure some bad ones.
Yep.
And
Kurtz Card Care, another one I talk about. Yeah, it's just garbage. Got a video on that coming up.
The other thing I'll say, because I know I'm kind of on time frame. The one thing about me, as I said, I'm retired. I don't have a great income. I didn't do a very good job in my younger years. Probably bought too many cards. But anyway, that's another story. But, the one thing I've come to appreciate is Card Breakers, and they do provide a service. I can't afford a $900 box of Prism or an $800 box of this or a $3,000 box of that. So for me to be able to get in and still kind of continue with this hobby, that's good for me. So anyway, I know I've talked way too long, but again, I do enjoy your content. You're very creative. But like I said, I think you should just label yourself the king, man.
Hey, now.
Talk to you soon, man. Have a great one.
That was very nice of you. I mean, I know I kind of tacked a couple of points, but overall, this guy wants to see me do well, it sounds like. And so, sure. I mean, that's how he views it. Make sure I do listen. I do try to, people have said I'm a good listener. I tell my students, what makes a good friend? You know what you want in a good friend? You want someone that listens, don't we? I mean, that's what a good friend is. So anyways, you want to get in the giveaway? We'll do it in 55 minutes. Hashtag hey now. How many people? We got 48 entries. Someone 1 out of 48 will win the Roman Anthony and will win the Kyle Brady. Someone call in. Someone give us some heat. We could do, what I wanted to do earlier and we got away from it is I wanted to hear him.
What I also learned is when a heritage auction opens up on the first day, because I want to make sure I'm eligible.
This is P. Ryan. We didn't hear this part. I haven't heard this part in the back end. I was so frustrated with the first half.
I might have $8 million worth of bids, and I can tell.
Must be nice. That's the world we're living in. That's the game we're playing. Oh, they can't. Oh, don't think about the regular man doesn't matter. Who's fuck's doing that? That'd be fun. Sounds fun. We're in play money. This is all play money for some of these people.
I would gladly win every item at that price. And then by the end of the auction, those values are at like 24 million. And I've won $150,000 worth of items. But I wanted to be in on the action.
Brother, I'm a bitch right now. There's 106 people in here. And from what I see, and maybe I'm wrong, there's only 36 likes. And I never do that. But there should be more than 36 likes. If you're watching, just hit the like button. I mean, I again, 2 hours last night, 2 hours tonight. For zero money. So hit the fucking like button. That's all you got to do.
Just in case something on the day of. Look, by the way, this bothers people. I casually bid $20,000 on a Michael Jordan card. Guess what? I won the $500,000 signed Babe Ruth card in Heritage the same weekend. Okay. And so my perspective is skewed. So at least I got to learn.
All of their perspectives are skewed from reality. They've created this whole economy ecosystem. The question that is the major question is, does the ecosystem have legs to last a decade, 5 more years, 20 years? I would make an argument that in 15 years from now, this is not as big as it is now. There might be some high-end cards, of course. I'm going to make it. I don't care how hard they push it. I don't care what kind of people they want to throw, because you know what? There's tons of competition in the world. There's other people making other content. There's people making that predictability market content. There's people making Forex trading market content. There's people making stock market content. There's people making educational content. There's other avenues of life for these young people to choose. And when they realize, oh, the money's at the top of the pyramid and I'm sitting here at the bottom, well, guess what? In 15 years, there's going to be a lot of these fucking people not in it. And you know who will still be in it? Me. You know who will still be in it? A lot of the people viewing. And we're going to have to fucking deal with the shit that came out the last 10 years, 8 years, 7 years.
And from a lot of people, they've never bid in the Fanatics premiere. They've never bid in Heritage. And so
you're damn right, because I can't make $8 million worth of bids in a week. You fuck. You hear how you're sounding? You should have never said anything. Sometimes the best thing is to be quiet. You should not be I'm going to give you some advice, P. Ryan. I don't know you from nothing. Stop. Make Beckett your last one. This is all you are not good at this. You're terrible at this.
I don't have the perspective of needing to have 100 items bid on.
You put in bids you intended to honor. If you'd have been so lucky.
By the way, you're going to notice Jeff Wilson's trying to make, it's just the part we've all seen. He's pivoting. Neo today, a big shill thing. There's going to be, we're going to start one day. All these rosy content creators are going to want to still be relevant in content. And you know what they're going to need to do to stay relevant? Talk for real. And so right now, all these card companies have the media, the YouTube content, social media, the breakers in their fucking pocket. What happens when that ends? What happens when some of these guys start talking the truth? What happens when the majority of their content is negative? You know, you don't the mass public, and maybe you do, you know, the media sets the narrative. It's very important that the government has some connections with these media, and it's a formula both left and right. It's the same thing on ESPN. If that doesn't wake you up, if you don't see the same correlation between the yelling and how ESPN is presented and how the political channels are presented, it's the same fucking thing. Because it's a formula for clicks, views, sponsorships, and they're not telling you the truth. They tell you everything's they spew hate on both channels all the time. Well, negativity sells in media, and so they're doing it in a calculated way. And guess what? When some of these card companies and some of these fucking breakers are over it and they start talking the truth, well, maybe cards won't look as so inviting. P. Ryan.
And you were agnostic as to which ones you would win. Okay, I get that. There's also provisions in auctions that go into overtime that you can't participate in overtime unless you've placed a bid.
That's why I do it.
Bidding strategy is to make a low bid as early as possible that you're in. And I've done that with Huggins and Scott for sure. Because I'm just going to get a placeholder in there.
Hobby champs are right.
It usually goes many bidding increments over that. The rational strategy is to bid early and low, and then you purchased an option for a very low price.
That's exactly what I try to do.
Shut your damn mouth.
Actually, maybe 6 months ago, I didn't know that they did this. You no longer have to have already bid to be eligible for extended.
I saw that.
By the way, now he's put all the heat on them. Some of the heat, he's an idiot. This is stupid. This is terrible. This was really bad. This was really bad from a respected Beckett, you know, and maybe not, what do I know, but really bad because, you know, Acquire should be as much of on the heat as everything. Why are they letting people bid on their own fucking card? And he probably doesn't want to talk or bring too much on Acquire because somehow they're all connected. God, I was doing all the good bidding on Acquire. I was making, he said it was the first card he ever co-signed with them or, you know, consignment with them. Consigned. Prove it. Prove it.
And I didn't like it.
I hate it.
Because it allows you to get sniped by somebody that had no skin in the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a fair game to me. On the other hand, if they're disclosing that's the way it is.
I don't bid early anymore in them.
Yeah.
They took out that incentive to bid early.
It's not just a bid early. It's in order to participate, you have to have a bid in. If you bid early, I've been the 11th bidder early on some of the Huggins and Scott stuff. And I thought, I really would like to win this. I want to be there at the end. But wait a minute, there are 10 other guys that want to also do that. I'm thinking, that's probably going to test my patience.
Yeah, I will buy anything for some price.
What are they talking about?
Right? If it's a good enough deal, I'll buy anything. And I'm not just talking.
Of course you will. Of course you will.
Like cards. I'm talking art, watches. If someone's liquidating something and I've got the cash and I understand.
You'll also pump up the price of your cards. Watches? Anybody?
What that market is. I'm a customer for a lot of things. As the bidding progresses, what's nice is, okay, I get my bids in early. And then as I start getting outbid, that's when I start making decisions. Am I coming back in? With the Heritage auction on Friday night where I won the Babe Ruth, it was funny. I was like, if I win the Ruth.
Frank, I don't agree with that at all. You guys are having a long discussion on Neo. When Neo talks, it's not one of the people I'm like, ooh, I have to hear that fucking voice. Do I respect the shit out of him for putting content out every day? It's not easy. It's a mind game. It's work. He has to stay in knowing the hobby. But no, bro, why? Hey, everyone has their different people, but when Dustin talks, do I have substance to it? Do I have to hear it? Fuck no. And Neo is very much for unless he's all of a sudden changing, he's very much for, a positive hobby. Showing, you got to stay current on the news. And that's what he does. He's proud about being the first one to bring it to you, or one of the first ones. But no, I don't agree that I me and him basically don't agree on anything. It doesn't mean I hate him. It doesn't mean he's a bad guy. But we don't agree a lot in the card world or in the content space for that matter. But we have a lot of things in common. I liked when Neo came in here laughing. That was fun. Let's do that again. He could throw some shots at me. It's fun. It's good. But I wouldn't say, ooh, I gotta fucking go hear what Neo has to say. Now, he made a video. Is everyone making videos every day? Is everyone covering every day? No. So maybe it's the source you can go to. Smart move by him. But, the substance lacks. Some of the substance. He often has one shot. Show me the receipts. Show me all the research. Show me. Okay. Neo makes content every day. A lot of people love Neo. A lot of people call Neo great. I'm not attacking Neo. Neo came on. Neo's in the chat sometimes. Neo loves the Cavs. Loves wrestling. Fucking Lakers look kind of good. A lot of teams look good right now. LeBron's got to go. Trade him. Trade him to the Cavs. Hey, Neo, let's have a conversation. You want LeBron back? I'll take him. Shit, I'll take him for very low. Get him out of there.
I can't also go after the Jordan debut ticket tomorrow night. I mean, I can, but you start thinking the pain.
I don't know. Niner Life, I read about 15 comments all of a sudden about Neo. I'm like, hey, let's talk about Neo real quick. I mean, the chat was buzzing for a minute. People hating, people loving.
You're going to face on Monday when you get that email. So I do think early bidding is important because it just...
No, Neo's waking up to the fucking, it's all bullshit. Neo's going to have some cojones and now start saying some stuff. And you know what? Look out when other YouTubers and other media want to do that, because then the idiots won't all be coming. Good fucking luck. I just nailed it. I thought it would be the downturn of the economy, but as soon as you lose the media in your pocket, you're fucked.
Process of elimination. I would have taken it at $5,000, but now it's at 10. I'm out. I'm still interested. Let me up my max bid. And how you follow everything and how you track everything. Look, I actually don't love the process of using a consigner because I couldn't track this stuff within the Fanatics page. I also like to know what I'm selling stuff for because that's also like mental capital for me to then spend on these. So just some mistakes were made.
What do they call it? Invisible comps.
All right. Well, I'm a competitive guy. I made a goal to myself 3 years ago, just like I ran a marathon, just like I boxed, just like I got my master's, that I wanted to have a fucking good card YouTube, not the bullshit that's out there. I ain't stopping. And talk to me in 7 years, Frank. I'm right up there, bro. Right up there. And let's talk in 7 years when most of this bullshit is different.
Any comps without context are a problem. Okay. Invisible comps. I heard people talking about that and complaining about that. But back in the day, that's all we had.
This guy named himself Brofessor. He's got a cigarette. Are you real? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a quick thumbs up. I'm going to have to leave, bro. So, guys, this is going to be funny. I don't know if I'm going to have to leave. Chat, be fair. Be nice. All right. Brofessor, how you doing?
Chat. Real kind, please. I'm just reaching in, trying to keep the dead air out. Most people don't understand that when there's a transition, you just need to keep talking, keep people entertained so the professor doesn't get upset with the brofessor. Right?
What the hell happened here? I didn't remove my last guy. What happened here? What's up, Brofessor? How you doing?
Oh, man. Go by H Retail G when I'm commenting.
Oh, no way, bro. Nice to meet you. No way.
You as well,
my out of here. You've been commenting for a long time. You're a good supporter.
Yeah, man. Just got into you. I don't know. I want to say the end of April, and then you blew up.
That's right. That is exactly the time Yes, that's the exact time.
Beautiful. So, tell us all about the experience, my friend. Like, what's it like to go started from the bottom? Now we're here.
I got more to go. So you're never satisfied. You run 20 miles, never sad. So that's number one. But that's a great question, man. I really appreciate that question. It's been fun. I've never been to the National before in my life. And so to have the channel be doing well enough to where I thought, okay, I'm going to fly and I'm going to finally go to the National. And then I got to meet Dustin and and I didn't get to meet Neil, Flip and Steve. And I ran into these guys. I ran into Gio for 5 seconds. Not that we didn't already have communication. So the national was big for me. And then I bought this computer and started going live. And the lives did, you know, I never expected the lives to become a staple, you know, so.
Neither did we.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's great, man. It's great. You're doing really great. I was super excited to see you get to go to the national. You got me motivated to want to get up there. I sent you a note like, "Hey, let's meet up there next year." But you beat us all up there. Well,
that's right. I decided to go last second.
That was phenomenal. So grateful that you're able to do something like that on a moment's notice, especially with the newfound success. Looking at actually, I'm trying to give you a little plug here. I'm looking at buying into the membership, so I get my name scrolling across the bottom. What are the other benefits, my friend?
Oh, I appreciate it. You get I don't know, there's some emotes, so you could, you know, the money guy, the money man, $1 million man. I release maybe 1 or 2 videos that are just to members. They're not groundbreaking, but they're just to connect a little more. I would say they're more a connection video. And then some posts here and there that are just also occasionally I'll release a video, maybe 12 hours instead of releasing it in the morning for the everybody. I release the video, you know, at night or something, maybe 12 hours early or something for the members. Not always, but some of the videos. So that the $5 is mainly to just help support, but those are the things you get for, hey, by the way, you're welcome to call in whenever you want. Just in a minute of talking to you, you can I could tell you could talk.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's almost like I get paid to do this for a living, which I do.
Hey now,
so
wait, what do you do?
I'm a salesman, man. Look, just make friends with people, get them what they want, make sure they're happy, and that's essentially it.
Where are you? What state?
I am in the great state of Arkansas. Okay. This is God's country. As a matter of fact, watching the show last week, somebody called out Philly's videos, and I really like his stuff. Very calm, cool delivery, but there's always this smart aleck twinge to it, and you know he's
what
great.
Was the name? What was the name?
Philly.
Oh, the Phillies guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Chad will certainly hit it up. But yeah, he had a video where he was driving through Northwest Arkansas, and I sent him a text or comment, you know, hey, welcome to God's country. So yeah, it was really cool to see my area, you know, featured to the world.
What is your, and Frank says he's jealous. Frank, he's been commenting religiously on my videos for 6 months. So it's nice to meet him. I mean, he's been really nice and commenting, you know, really, we have the similar thoughts. What is your place in the hobby? Are you high end, low end, buying, selling, out? I don't know you. I've never talked to you. What's your place in the hobby?
Phenomenal question. I'm real grateful that you asked that. So yeah, I'm the cat that, you know, how deep do you want to get into it? But, you know, collecting as a kid, loved it, searching for KGJs, MJs, everything. And then, you know, fell out of it, you know, women start coming around life. And then, you know, had some interest in it. But anyway, long and the short is I quit when I was about 14. Got back in about February, had some things.
Oh, okay. So recently.
Yeah. Had some things go on, and I was just like, hey, you know what? Let's do something that makes me happy. And I just saw, you know, it was $2, whatever, for some 88 Don Russ in this flea market, and just opening that, man, it was joy. It was absolute joy. And then,
so are you still opening product now?
Yeah, well, I mean, a little bit. Again, thank you so much. Grateful I found you, because your argument on rookie autos, you know, from the old school, you hit that note at the exact right time, because I was just thinking whenever you brought it up, it was like, hey, you know, why did all those people tell us not to get your cards autographed? Like they were going to be worse.
Right. I know growing up. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, yeah, that's an avenue that I've looked at a little bit. I did pick up a Vince McMahon rookie.
All right.
Per your suggestion.
What grade? You're fighting me on these. What grade?
Oh no. Oh God. And that's another thing is I don't spend a lot of money. I'll just buy the $10 raw card. And I mean, I have bought several $100 cards that I think are going to appreciate in value. But another thing is like you're talking, hey, there's all kinds of stock videos, gold, silver, whatever you want to do. So
a lot of competition. Just in cards, there's so much competition. Pokemon is it. I want to say thank you to Tres Reyes, the newest member of the community. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it a lot.
Welcome in, Tres Reyes.
What else do I want to ask you? So you're kind of collecting, or are you flipping this stuff?
So actually, and in the meantime, I just started buying some garage sale pickups, and then I'll break it up and flip it, keep what I want. So that's fun. But no, I'm not like a serious collector or a serious seller. I'm just enjoying it, having some fun.
I want to throw some love your way because what you said, that's kind of the mission statement why I do all. It's very good to hear that, hey, Frank is new. And Frank, we love you. Come on. Brofessor is in the past year, Charles. So it is good to, even if you don't agree, it's good to have some other opinions and other things out there to keep you wary.
Absolutely. And another thing that I did the other night when you were running down the parallel, something I've been wanting to do, we see how many sets are even for basketball in a year, but who knows, whatever. So you highlighted one, and I just wrote down all the numbered cards, right, out of 275, out of 49. And I figured that up because the number of, what is it, Wembanyama's rookies graded out at 16,500 pop count, right? Like that's just,
and still growing.
Ridiculous. And so even just doing the math on the numbered parallels, there's 2,348 cards just in numbered parallels. Like, what are we doing here, folks? What's actually happening?
I know, man. I know. Hashtag hey now.
Hashtag hey
giveaway in a half hour. So you're back. What has been the best, your favorite card that you've bought? Maybe you've kept. That's a tough question. So what do you like? Is there a player you collect? Something
something real fun that I get to do is go through ComC and buy those the Rick Ankills of the world, right? You know Rick Ankill?
Yeah, of course. Cardinals.
Yeah, started pitcher for the Cardinals. Got the yips.
Did he end up going into the bullpen? I feel like he did. He got hurt. Something happened.
No. So he got the yips, and I mean, there's plenty of good videos on YouTube to check out about Rick Ankill. But he got the yips. He was 20 years old, pitching in the World Series, perhaps. Anyway, I'm a little off my game right this second, but got the yips. Started throwing it all over the place. They sent him back down to the minors. 3 years later, they bring him back up. And this guy, man, I'm telling you what, he had a rifle out in center field, just gunning dudes down at third base. And I loved the guy. I loved the story. My little brother actually ended up working for him for a little bit. And so love the guy, love the story. And I loved to joke with my buddy that was a real good St. Louis Cardinals fan. I was like, hey, why don't we just put the fucking pitching mound behind second base and let him throw from there?
So are you collecting Ankiel now? Is that why you bring him up?
Well, no. So that was something that I just went through. Like, hey, I'll just find an obscure player and buy a bunch of 30-cent cards. Hey, here's my prized possession as several hundred.
Vince McMahon rookie.
No. So I did get an Arch Manning rated rookie, Prism Silver, rated prospect. Excuse me, it's the 2024. So it was as far as I'm concerned, it's his actual college rookie year, right? And just
so would you plan if he gets big or gets drafted, how you'd sell it high?
Yeah, that's the debate. Is okay. what do you do? What
Those college jersey cards, I mean, who the fuck knows anymore? So I have no clue. Everything goes weird, but those college jersey cards are normally not as, once the NFL stuff comes out, everyone wants the NFL stuff. By the way, Michael Hamm's pretty tall. So I would just say, yeah, he kind of does look like X-Pac, but X-Pac was short.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, no, actually that would be good question for the chat, I think, maybe. Hey,
there we go.
What do you do with a top prospect in college card? You know, do you sell him at the draft? Do you sell him after the draft? Do you wait? You know, because I'm having fun with it. I'm cool with waiting until he makes the whole thing.
It depends what you want to do with it. It depends if you want to hold it for a long time. Don't buy it right at the beginning. If you want to have a flipping game or sell some stuff, you know, maybe you buy that college card. I don't know what you put in, and maybe it goes up and you can sell it at the right time. He gets drafted. There's a moment. He has a moment. You could get rid of it, but it's almost always smarter. I mean, it's almost always smarter to buy later. Yes, you can make the argument. There's Mahomes, there's Allen, but there's not many. There's, especially in football. Baseball is still not. Fernando Tatis, Bellinger, I know I already named them. Even Manny Machado. You really have to be. It depends what you want. It depends what you want out of it.
Yeah, to put a point on your point there is you know, just like, hey, when COVID hit, I did get that little itch because I heard about all these cards going crazy, and I wanted the Zion Williamson rookie. And hey, I'm watching something today, and you can pick that dude up in a 10 for $20. So yeah, hey, play the long game. Don't waste your money if you can't afford to do it. And you know, have fun, dude. Let's have fun.
Fun is a big one. That whenever I hear the fun, it always puts me, okay, even these guys with play money that are rich, what they're doing is having fun. Now it might lose them some money, but everyone, you know, that is a part of it. And now fun's not all, we can have fun in bad ways. I mean, a lot of things that are bad are fun, you know? So, but yes, I think that's a big part of it is I get a kick out of talking to you or getting to interview some of these people. That's a really fun time. So I do think fun is important.
Well, and that's another thing you guys are doing here, man, is giving us the insight on Geo and all Smashville guy. I like all of them. I love everybody. It's awesome to see their personalities, what's going through their head. It's really a fun community that you're creating here, and I'm really grateful for you, Professor.
We have Buster Chestnut, who's been commenting, and recently, I don't know how long he's been watching, but let's throw him on here because he's been a recent regular in the chat. What's up, Buster?
Hey, what's happening?
Oh, you got
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your mic sounds good. A nice little background. Okay.
You're perfect, Bus.
What made you call in?
Mainly,
maybe turn down the mic a little if possible.
Yeah,
you're good. You're good.
Give me 1 second.
So we got, what is your tag name again on YouTube?
On YouTube, it's H Retail G.
Yeah, that's right. H Retail G. Okay.
All right. How's that?
That's with the bro face.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. What's up, Buster?
All right. Yeah, I need to get you off of my screen. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Much better. Much better. So yeah, what brings me on? I'm new. I've been kind of following. I want to say like 4 or 5 months now.
Okay, about the same amount. Okay.
Yeah, and right when you were about to, kind of blow up a little bit, I latched on and been following, and I appreciate your opinions, but I like that you offer a space that you can get both sides of it. And
do you also? I would just judging by how you're tiptoeing. You also, you buy into some of the other stuff as well, though. You kind of like the other side's take.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Are you Jeff Wilson's best friend?
I am not. I am not. Full disclosure, I did reach out to Teapot to try and get a job there because I'm in IT and I hate my job. So that's why I'm kind of doing, the content, trying to push my eBay sales, which I just started. And that was kind of my question. So I initially started my eBay, course of action where I was buying and trying to get feedback under this account, and then I went to try and switch it to a business account, which I don't know if I did something wrong
when you first
or what.
I thought the mic was great. There is a little issue with the mic, but keep it going.
All right, how's that?
We'll keep it short. We'll keep it short. It might be better.
Yeah,
Let's-
you're good.
let's-
Mouthpiece just about an inch further away.
yeah, maybe move. Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. That will probably fix it.
Is it good?
Way better. Hey, good
Okay,
call.
I apologize. But yeah, so
The question to me is,
first time sellers, I have very little feedback. How much does that affect your purchasing? Because I have a couple big cards up on eBay right
purchasing
now.
or selling?
Purchasing, like as a, you're going to purchase. Like if you see a person with one feedback, but some big cards, I mean, professionally set up. And,
Why
whatnot.
not buy some smaller stuff to gain some feedback?
I started that, and
I think that's common.
Yeah, and I tried to do that, and I'm getting some bites. I'm just, wondering if that's gonna kill this, this auction.
But I don't understand getting bites. So you're saying, I'm still confused. Are you worried as a seller? Yes, it matters. If you're selling on the platform, it definitely is. If you're buying, it doesn't matter as much.
Well, I'm saying, like, you being the buyer, if I have one feedback, but in my bio I say, hey, if you
you got to have more than one feedback. I don't want to buy from someone that has 0 or 1.
I mean, I am getting bids, so I mean, it's not affecting it. I just want to know.
It helps
if it's
a lot
gonna
to
affect
list
it. Yeah.
low end. People list low end cards. A lot of cards, so that way they could build up a feedback, and that just what it does. It does help to have more feed for sure. People look at it. Absolutely, I'm not saying it kills you, but people definitely look.
Okay.
And Buster, I got a question. Are you only doing auction? I picked up auction. Are you doing buy it now? What else? What are you doing, guys?
I'm trying to test the market a little bit. Ran a couple smaller cards just to kind of see what I could do, and they went okay. But it got eyes. It got more eyes on the bigger card, which is a Sonia Citron rookie downtown, which it's getting up there. But I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Orlando has good advice. Start small. I mean, there's so much to. So the people I've asked, like, what can you do? And people say educate, but one of the best ways is to just be in it and do it and take the L and realize what doesn't work and what does work. And you're gonna take some L's. And the problem I have is you're not the only fucking person thinking they can now bank themselves off cards. So what happens when society now all thinks, hey man, I don't like my job, I'm just going to sell cards. Eventually it's going to fail. Everyone can't be a seller. And maybe I'm crazy. I don't know nothing, but that's just what I think. If everyone's rushing in, that leaves a big, window for everyone to rush out.
Yeah. And I'm trying to put a little aspect to it. I'm trying to add a little bit of comedy to it. I got a comedian friend I've been working with. His name's Chris Hopkins, comedian. And
they just called you Rodney Dangerfield, so that's hilarious. You mentioned comedy.
Oh, that is funny because my dad actually looked exactly like Rodney Dangerfield. Like
I see it. I can see it. I can see a little of it.
So hey, Buster, what this high end card that you've got on there? Are you auctioning it or you buy it now and now? And how much does it cost? What do you think that card is worth?
I've seen confirmed sales of 2,000. I've seen confirmed sales of 2,000. It's a hot product right now. And right now, let me double check latest figures. Give me a second.
I can't stand sports car. What's his name? Boston Card Hunter. Good, keep growing, Boston. Do your thing.
All right. Yeah, it's at 1,036 with 32 watchers and 5 bids.
Okay.
So, and I got I timed it. It's 4 days. I timed it Sunday at like 10 o'clock.
You're doing right.
About the listing out here, bro. What are you doing? You're discounting yourself right now. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So, what I've been doing the past, like couple, I guess 2 weeks, is I'd throw on your live and I'd sit here and list and work on future.
I've heard you're not the only person that says that. I think that's common.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate your support. So you've been watching since April or May, and I've just recently seen you in live. So did you just recently start commenting, or have you been in the live? Okay.
I recently started commenting. I kind of wallflower there for a little bit, but.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I thank you for calling in. I'd love to hear back from you both. You're both great callers, and it was great meeting you both as well.
Good to meet you, Buster.
Sounds good.
And Professor, hey, thank you so much for what you're doing. And Buster, good luck on that.
Yeah, thank you, man. And
Hey, now later, guys. Hey, it was really that was cool. You know, those are especially the God, I can't remember H Retail G, whatever. Dude, he's comments a lot. Good comments, by the way. Like his comments. Let's share the screen. We're gonna do the giveaway in 20 minutes, so that's why I kind of I want to end here and then do the giveaway. If you want to be in the giveaway, I need to share my screen. Share screen, entire screen. Here we go. Fucking Propstein. If you're new or just joined us, we're gonna best voicemail, which definitely goes to Kenny F and Powers so far. Great voicemail. Best voicemail of the year. We got 2 more months. Whoever gives in the best voicemail, this judge is yours. And tonight in 20 minutes, this will not hey, if Gio randomly opened those, yesterday was such a weird fucking show. So many things happen. I think I'm talking to Petty Orlando. Gio calls, okay, let's join him. Ziggy calls. Next thing you know, it's crazy. Next thing you know, Gio's telling me it's his last show. Next thing you know, Gio's opening 2 boxes of thing. Tell someone to call for the live or the giveaway. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yesterday was nuts. I did my best to just enjoy. And I did enjoy. That shit was fun. Hey now to win. Hashtag hey now. Currently we have a good number of 50. Nice and round. Where's 51? Fuck it up. 50 people for the drawing. We'll do shortly here in about 15, 20 minutes for we don't call it a drawing, call it a giveaway. What are you doing? 7 p.m. StreamYard's giveaway randomizer to pick a winner. All right, we got a couple new members tonight. I appreciate that. I did want to highlight this is a big deal, Poly Market. If you haven't heard of the predictability market, or you know it, and I get this guy is obsessed with it, and I love it. You know, he said, and it's all over my head, and it's all too much. Now 55 in the giveaway. Sorry to mess it up for you guys. Hashtag hey now. But yeah, this is weird stuff, man. Presidential election winner. What does the market say? There's $110 million volume on this. What does that mean? What is that exactly? There's 110 million wrapped up. That means, hey, you got play money to buy cards. People have more play money to bet on this shit. That's crazy. JD Vance 29. Oh, our boy. Yeah, I don't, I'm not for either side at this point, but Gavin Newsom's really fucked up California. How the hell is he the front runner for the Democratic? It's like the Democrats want to lose. I thought that ever since they didn't run Bernie and ran Hillary. Bernie probably, we're not going to get into it. Bernie probably would have won. It's just so weird. It's like they want to lose. Running Gavin fucking Newsom. Mark Rubio, 5% chance. Trump, 4%. Oh, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Are you kidding me?
Shut your damn mouth.
Unreal. Anyways, this is a big deal. This is the future, and this is why sports cards is going to continue to stay under the radar, is because the government's going to have to deal with bigger things. Or maybe it gets just lumped in with all this gambling fucking shit. This isn't gambling, by the way. This is a predicting market. People are putting money on the sides, and we're predicting with our money. You can't see the back end. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Nobody knows. Is this regulated? Probably more than sports cards. Trending. We got sports. What will Trump say during the C5-1 summit on November 6th? Will he mention Russia and China 4 times? This is fucking ridiculous. Everyone needs a fix. This is worse than heroin at this point. Everyone's got to have a fix. 15 minutes, we'll give away the damn thing. So dumb. Will he mention Boeing or not? Do you want to make a bet? It all seems way too easy to manipulate. Oh, you're an insider and you know he's going to talk about Boeing. Let's go make some fucking money off it while we're at it. It all seems a bit fishy. Will the government shut down end by November 7th? That's 2 days from now. They don't think so. 92% by the 30th. So if you work for the government, get your shoes ready, get them shined up. You got another 20 days off. And you're reporting back according to this predictability market. By the end of the year, 98%. I mean, come on, the government can't stay shut down forever. This stuff's insane. Let's find a good one. Highest grossing movie in 2025. You fucking kidding me? It's all this is all can be. Oh my goodness, look at all that action. Look at all that action. Look at Orange. Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good. Hey, go Wicked. Come on, Horse 7. Horse 7. For the love of God, Horse 7. Unfucking believable, man. A Minecraft movie. Let's put our money there, huh? It's not gambling, though. You have to understand they're not considering gambling. They're considering it predictability market. And you could do it in every state, even here in Vegas, where you can't use like FanDuel and DraftKings. Vegas wants their money. The strip's not letting that happen here. So FanDuel and DraftKings actually offer a far better product than what Vegas has at its books or in the apps. But you can't play there because Vegas wants their money. But you can play this because this ain't gambling. This is a predictability market. And sports cards is not gambling either. Time person of the year and artificial intelligence is a 35% chance. I kind of like Pope Leo. Donald Trump, not Netanyahu. Who the fuck are they watching? What are they? I'm not political, but why the hell would a guy that's so controversial right now win time of the year? What are you doing with your money? This is crazy. Trending. Come on, let's go. Look at all these. Scroll, scroll, scroll. What will the price of Solana hit between November 3rd and November 9th? Will Cuomo % of vote in 2025 for the mayor election? Which company has the best AI model? End of November. How do you even fucking judge that? How does that even get judged? Which company, that seems subjective, has the best AI model? End of November, it's hands down Google, they're saying 94%. I don't even understand. OpenAI down at 2%. So apparently Google's AI. Maybe I should need to stop using ChatGPT and move over to Google. How do you quantify which company has best? Am I understanding AI? By based off what? Shouldn't it tell us? Shouldn't there be some? I want to have questions. Shouldn't they let? Oh, here we go. The market reserve, according to the company which owns the best model, which has the highest arena score based off Chatbot Arena LLM leaderboard. If that's not fucking confusing, you got to be in the know. You got to be in the know to know. I mean, what do we got going on here? 115 people. We got a giveaway. The only giveaway for a long time. 15 minutes. I'll tell you this. We're going to give away the Roman Anthony Impossible Kyle Brady, not Tom Brady, Kyle Brady rookie. I was like, holy shit, this guy's giving away a Tom Brady rookie. I came back from the Echo. No, not Tom Brady. Calm down. Kyle Brady. Hey now, hashtag hey now. And then the best voicemail. Let's listen to a voicemail. Kenny F. and Powers was kind of fire. So let's do another one. What does he got to say?
Yeah, Kenny Powers again. One other thing. King of Cards, that son bitch, with all of his virtue and making deals for children and filming it all on his side camera, you can go get fucked too.
Hey now!
Another piece of shit, rich asshole, making money, making new investors or collectors, and making it look like he's a good guy. Motherfucker looks like a smushed head Tony Hawk if he hit the vert ramp too many times. That guy can F off too.
Oh, we got
anyway,
kids on his
look forward to the show Tuesday Night Live with Orlando and Mike Petty. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
That's even the right guy, because I get a lot more bullshit than what I'm seeing here. I feel like I always spell it wrong. King of Cards, King of Cards. I don't know, bro. I hate it. I hate it too. Let's hear another one. Let's take another one. We got 10 minutes till we got 15 minutes left of the show. I don't have much else to run. It didn't seem like you were interested in a couple of videos. We do have Dan Snipe. We were on Snipe earlier. We have this kind of a little boring but interesting. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. I went to war with eBay for 24 hours and exposed everything. Motherfucker, you're part of it. You're part of it. You ain't exposing shit. You were so part of it. Glossed over by cards. You got that addiction in your veins so you can't see straight. Damn, that's solid. That's real life. That's what it is. All these guys have the addiction and are so fucking bought in and up their ass. You're not exposing anything. Trust me. And the next day, you'll walk it back and take the other side. Let's be honest. And he likes my content. He probably hates me. I don't know you from nothing. You're probably a lovely human being. I hate your fucking content. I hate how you throw your card content. I hate how you play both sides. And again, you're glossed over by cards. There's no real world. There's no real world talk or thought. It's all up and up and up, baby. Cards to the moon. Fucking Beckett. Even Beckett. Oh. Had I heard this 3 weeks ago, there would have probably not been an interview with Beckett because this is not me. Although I still would have fucking interviewed him, let's be honest. I would have been a lot harder on this. I don't know if he would have. Hey, he did say we're still going to plan to do something, but I don't know if he saw the video yesterday. I got an email this morning. He said we'll plan to do something, but he just read my email. You know, I don't know if he saw the video, so who the fuck knows? But what time is it? It's 6:46. I probably would end the show 5-10 minutes ago. It's good to end when I'm done. You know what? Why go just to go? But we have the giveaway. I said 7. I kind of want to stick to 7. Let's listen a little more of this stupid fucking interview.
That's all Beckett Baseball Card Monthly had were invisible comps. They were no longer invisible when we went out. And
I don't want to hear anymore. I want to hear another voicemail. Hey, Kenny F. and Powers is a good call. He's got one more 21 seconds, another 1 minute and a half. We're not going to do the minute and a half tonight, but we'll give him a follow 21 seconds. Oh, he says, "Hey, Professor, calling you. I just wanted to say that don't play this." I can give it a little text. I see he says, "Don't play this." 21 seconds. Damn it. I don't want to hear a minute and a half. Now we're not hearing a minute and a half. Let's do the giveaway. Do we stick to 7? I think we need to stick to 7. Put on. We started the show that way, Reef. We started the show that way. God, I don't really. Did I run through it all? No, Dan.
Rick Probstein has finally left eBay and launched his own.
In the comments, have you used Snipe? And what's your first reaction? Have you used Snipe? Do you like it? Is it groundbreaking? Is it mid-average, the norm, or does it suck?
Selling platform is new auction house Snipe. That's what I want to talk about today to get some thoughts on whether or not we think this is going to be successful, show you what the platform looks like, and also talk through some challenges I faced when it came to trying to register an account. And also something pretty funny that somebody found on Twitter regarding AI images that are being used as part of...
Jesus, I'm all over the place right now. I don't really want to do a video. That's something I actually wanted to mention. I've had 6, 7. Jesus, why'd I have to go say 6? I've had 6 or 7. You say that in a classroom and you're fucked. Nah, it's funny. I can, but yeah, I mean, it's, geez, what's the world coming to? I've had some people want to have me get a P.O. box. And maybe that could be like a monthly thing where I some gifts for the professor. I don't fucking know. But some people have said, hey, they want to ship me something. They want to send me some cards. They want to. So the problem is when I used to have a P.O. box, it was like $25 here in Vegas. A P.O. box is like $75. What a fucking, geez, that's kind of expensive for a P.O. box. But I think I just haven't had time. I get off work at 3:30. It's hard. I don't know who the hell wants to go to the post office afterwards. Maybe I could register online. I'm not quite sure, but I do want to get a P.O. box. I should get a P.O. box. Reef, I love the comment. I'm not signing up for Snipe after reading the terms and conditions. One of the biggest flaws in the hobby is everyone always hates everything new and just wants to keep getting effed in the ass like corporations by eBay. I don't see Snipe as being the savior or different than eBay. I could be way wrong. And we all know they're going to have low fees in the beginning and those fees will creep up. I think Ziggy had a very good take on this. I thought Ziggy had I don't want to fucking show that. What are we showing? Here we go. I thought Ziggy had a good take. And now, yeah, when a new platform launches, such as Arena Club, we heard it tonight, there's not a lot of buyers on the platform. Sellers have to sell, and there's almost more. It's a brand new platform. So there's more, the sellers are moving over, they're finding out, they're seeing if it's worth it. And there's even less buyers on the new platform. So Ziggy mentioned, in the beginning of these platforms, you could get some deals as a buyer. Am I going to use Snipe? No. And I think he's going to, if he can cater to the high end, sure, these auction companies stay open. He's got like live breaks in there though. I think he's going to have a real hard time competing with some of the bigger industry players. Now, would he have done this if he thought it was going to fail? Probably not. And he knows people, but he's competing with some pretty established companies right now. And you see how PSA works. You see how Uber works. When you have brand recognition, when you have market share, it's very hard to steal it. Incredibly hard. So I think Snipe's in for it. How many people do we have waiting for this giveaway? We've had over 100 people here almost all night, which is cool because last week with the Halloween and the World Series, we weren't quite hitting that. So I'm happy to see 100 of you here. I want to get to 200. By the end of the year, I want one fucking show that has 200 damn people in here and go into the new year with that. And I know how vain you're looking at views, how ridiculous, how stupid. But you know what? If there was 3 people in here, this wouldn't be the same fucking thing. And anyone here now, anyone that's been here for a month, 2 months, you're here now. I look at it. I hope we're in on the ground floor or something. You're the real ones. There'll be more. You all caught the algorithm picked me up 6 months ago. There'll be some time in the next 6 months, 3 months, year. That algorithm will give me some more love. That PSA interview was fucking huge. I had no idea it would do that. It's over 70,000 views. That PSA video's brought in a ton of subs. Subs are ticking off a little now, but of course that PSA video is not in the boom. But I got a lot of views for a long time, did very well for me. And because it had Pokemon, because a large majority of that people watching were not fucking sports card people. PSA grades more Pokemon cards than they do sports cards. So most of the reason that video did well is because Pokemon people wanted to hear it too. The guy that copied it, a Pokemon salesman. Let's do the Givey. We got 61 people. I don't think I've ever done a Givey in my life. Givey is the word. I'm going to Givey you something. This is weird. I got to say, this was thanks to Geo. I do appreciate it, but this is not me. I'm telling you right now, this ain't me. You can go to a lot of other places for this. It ain't me. We got 61 and Andrew. Hashtag hey no. Astro Worm is back. I hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see Astro Worm. Astro Worm gifted some members. That was really nice of you. And it's good to see you back because I hadn't seen you in a while. I'm worried about Ron. How do I figure that out? Hold on. I want to see something. Rhonda's worried if one person is banned. And I don't know how the hell to do that. I don't even know where to look, how to figure it out. This person probably shouldn't have been banned. I don't think he's banned. We haven't seen him in a minute. And I don't know where the hell to check if somebody is, how about this button? No. I thought it had to be in the live is what I was reading. I can't figure. I said it was confusing. Go to no. All right. If he's gone, he gone. We got 63 people. The show's wrapping up. I've done my thing. We've watched some videos. We did the poly market bullshit. We had some great callers. It was really nice to meet a few of you. Hey, Friday, I want more of you to call in. Let's keep them short, 2 to 5 minutes, and let's get a lot of callers Friday. The best voicemail, I've done this. You've already heard this. You'll hear it in more shows. But why do I want to do this? I don't want to get rid of that or I'm going to forget. The best voicemail of the year right now, that goes to Kenny F. and Powers after tonight. It's beatable. Let's say this. It's easily beatable, but it was the best call I've heard in a while. And the best voicemail will take this $1,000, close to $1,000 Aaron Judge Auto to number 25. I agree with Frank. I don't know if Frank's still here. Frank, when you said it's like the Wemby, I mean, come on, the guy's being nice on my channel, open $500. What the fuck do I want with this? If it was Barry Bonds, maybe you'd have to pull my arm to keep a Barry Bonds. Exactly. Now this is what we're doing. There's just more and more competition, more shit. It's all going to be worthless. You dumbass. Are we ready? It's 6:54. I said 6:55 at the beginning. Here we go. Your last chance, 65 people. Hopefully this all works as I research this is the best way. Hashtag hey now to get in last minute. Thank you for being here, guys. It is really fun. I mean, that I wouldn't, the 2 hours until I stall out here at the end, the 2 hours feels like, I say it every time, 5 minutes. I mean, it's a good time. It was a setup, Prof. I don't know what's a setup. I don't fucking know. It definitely was not. Let me tell you something. I played a little, I wouldn't call damage control, but I made sure that Gio hit me up. I made sure to talk with Gio. Ziggy, Ziggy took a beating, and Ziggy's we all love Ziggy. So, sometimes you got to take a beating, including me. That's how it goes. I boxed. Sometimes you will do really well. And you know what makes you better? You know what makes your points better? You're sharper, your opinions better, well-formed, is getting in the fucking ring and getting your ass kicked. And that's how you get better. And that's how boxing works. It's not basketball. It's not baseball. You go in there and get your ass kicked. And guess what? You don't want to get beat up again. So you learn. You learn quick. Well, or you quit. or you get your ass beat a lot. All right, we got 67 people in here. We got a lot of hashtag hey nows. I'm going to hit this thing in what? Let's do this. After this little clip, whatever the hell I pick, I'm hitting the button.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
Here we go. Hit the button. Don't be Ziggy. That's crazy if it's Ziggy. Don't be fucking Ziggy. Be Will Greer. Don't be Ziggy. If it's Ziggy, I don't know this. Frank! The son of a gun talking shit for a minute. And Frank's always here. Not Frank the Tank. Not Frank that calls in. Don't tell me I'm crazy. It's not the same fucking Frank, so relax. This is a different Frank who's always here. There are two Franks. Frank the Tank had to start putting his name out. He got pissed. I thought he did. Hey, hold on. I thought Frank the Tank didn't really get pissed earlier. Frank, I hope the other Frank can comment right now. You're gonna have to email me. It's not the same fucking Frank. Relax. But I thought Frank the Tank was joking in the comments. And I haven't seen him comment in a minute. So Frank the Tank, but this is not Frank the Tank. This is the other Frank. And I don't see either of them commenting. So what do? Frank, nice. I mean, if you're in the chat, you know who the other Frank is. He's vocal. But they both got pissed off at me. You know, I came down Frank a little bit. Chill. You want to come back? Call in. It's great content. Oh, here's Frank. Frank, Ziggy, what's your next hobby venture? So this is Frank. The other Frank the Tank might have actually got mad. I know. Great live at 6:54, 3 minutes ago. I knew it. Come on. Frank, you get it. But it's not Frank the Tank that wins. And where the hell's the other Frank? He hasn't said anything. I mean, he just said something a couple minutes ago. Unbelievable. 6:56. All right, Frank. Congrats, bro. It's yours. I'm glad you won. You know, you've been here for a good month, it seems like, in most of the lives commenting. You're overshadowed by Frank the Intern, Frank the Tank. I'd rather call him Frank the Intern. Well, hey, in the comments, not this Frank, the other Frank. Frank the Tank or Frank the Intern. I'm open to either one. I think he needs to be Frank the Intern. Anyways, this Frankfurter, I don't know what the hell to call him. Frank, my email is at professorsportscards@gmail.com. Make it so we're 100. I've had one person fucking very obviously not real winner. So Frank, you actually won something of value tonight. So make sure you make it known that it's definitely you. And then I'll email, I'm going to have Geo email this one I'm going to have Geo mail this one to you. I'm going to have Geo mail the Yankees, Aaron Judge to me. And then I'll at the end of the year, best voicemail takes the Aaron Judge. But that was exciting, Frank. I'm glad you won. Frank, not Frank the Tank, not Frank the Intern, just Frank the Dragon. So, hey, anyways, the other Frank, not to be confused with Frank the Intern or Frank the Tank. He won. So congrats. I don't know if you want the Kyle Brady. We'll send you a Kyle Brady courtesy of Carl. And then a big thanks to Geo. This is not going to be the norm. I don't have money to go buy you guys shit. And also it's not what this channel is. There's plenty of that out there. But tonight, that's exciting that Frank won. Frank, be in touch. Guys, I'm going to do it again Friday. I want some callers. Friday, you don't have to call in long, 2 to 5 minutes. And then if this doesn't get you to leave a good voicemail, I don't know what will. An $850 prize for best voicemail of the year. I don't even think Jim Rome gave a best call prize. Astro Worm, good to see you again. There was a couple people in here I was glad to see. I hadn't seen in a minute. And maybe chat moves fast. Next time, I'm going to get Rhonda back here. We'll work it out so she can update comments. We're not stuck on one comment. And, Frank's been breaking balls for 5 years. It finally paid off for you, Frank. It finally paid off. Sports card line guy breaks are live right now. Great company. Oh, geez, Louise. I don't want to do that. Mortal Kombat, Frank sounds good. Oh, yeah. Hey, get over here. Gentlemen, it's been real. We had over 100 all night. That's awesome. Love it. I want to push to 200 eventually. If you're watching this afterwards, come support one day. Let's get 200. Leave a voicemail, and we'll do it again Friday. I'll have a hell of a show for you Friday. I promise you. I'm going to promise you right now. Yesterday almost can't be matched. Yesterday's in another world. Today was good. Friday, let's bring it. So, gentlemen, till Friday. It was really great hanging with you guys, and I'll see you Friday. Geo, thank you again, by the way.